Like, comment, subscribe and support. Social media links in the cards.
If there wasn't anything else, I suggest you move out.
Just say the word,
right.
and I'll help carry some things.
You don't say. Alright, that's yeah, that's a bit worrying really, isn't it? We've I've not been taking this severity of this mission as well. Well, I haven't. It's like, oh, excuse me, I'm a bit hungry. You're welcome. You just walk between us. We're clearly talking to each other. Doesn't give a damn. Right, come on. I need some food. Where to go? Right, let's go find Dawn's Roost. Apparently that's pretty good, and I've not been there before. I know I've got plenty of food in the ship and in my inventory. You know what? No, let's not. Let's not be cheeky. Let's walk the proper way around. The Roost. The Roost. I mean, I've lived here all these months, and I'm pretty sure I've never been here. Oh, there it is. Dawn's Roost. Let's have a look. Okay, let's be civilized and not walk all over the grass. Also, I might not have been able to get in there that way. Alright. Oh, I'm over encumbered. Is this it? Ah. Please tell me you serve food. I'm kind of hungry too.
I do hope you are enjoying your time in New Atlantis.
Yes, rather.
There is simply no parallel to the food you will find here. One taste, and I'm sure you'll agree.
Alright, well, let me see the menu.
Yes, of course.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Oh, I'm sure I will. Let's find a proper table. Ah, somebody's on this one. Somebody's left. Do people not tidy up after themselves?
And get any of their entrees. You'll thank me.
I already have. Alright. Gotta be a table out here that... Do they not tidy up after themselves? Alright, there's one here. I picked us up some real beef. You'll like this. I got us some real beef. Mara, sit please. It's not a date. We're just having some tea/supper. Come on.
There's room in my pack for some of that too.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Alright. You know, it bothers me, right? That there isn't actually a way down. There's no stairs. You've got to use the lift that goes through the well to mast, or you've got to use the mast, the gnat. You've either got to take the lift down to the well, go across, and then come back out next to Jemison Mercantile, or you've got to take the gnat. There is no stairs you can just use to get there. It's always bothered me. Well, this is a tradition of mine, Mara. I know I've just had my food, so this is probably silly, but I'm carrying a load of the pirate outfits that should still be stored on the ship. I don't know why, because I'm an idiot. So we are taking the fast way back to the ship. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay. Uh-oh, we're not going to make it. In that regard, the skip pack might have been better. I wonder what the guards are going to think of me just showing up on this. Oh, no, can't make it. Ah! You didn't say that. Alright, I can do this. I can do this. There we go. Right. A minute. Alright. And on the top of these fancy trees are theirs. Ha!
The overdraft fees at Galbank are out of control.
Yes, they are.
Oh, yeah?
Do a good job I'm not a smuggler. They'd probably want to arrest me for thinking I was smuggling. Woo! Yeah. This is why you don't over carry, Mara. Let's go. Hey, Barrett.
Now the party can get started. Finally.
Yep. It can. Hey, Mara. Oh, Moara. You know what? No. I'm working for the UC. Neither Sam nor Andreja is going to want to work for the UC. They didn't want to help me with the spy missions. They're not going to want to help me be a UC policeman, are they?
Ship's clear and the sky is calling to us. Stable orbit achieved.
I'm really going to
Stay
go.
here forever.
Yes, I know, Barrett.
For a while, anyway.
I am really going to go for something far more flamboyant for the next ship. Okay, no, I'm in the wrong thing. We want to know devils. Ask about Percival at the Trade Authority. Delivering devils. Oh, yes. That is what we're on. Although, just before we do that, I think we will nip downstairs and speak to Jane before we get too embroiled in, well, researching Terramorph DNA. Travel to the den. Oh yeah, I've got to do that yet. Haven't we been to the den before? I'm sure we went to the den. Wasn't it for Andreja's personal mission? And it's a Vanguard station. So if we're in the Vanguard, there's a good chance... What the hell? Unknown location. Alright. I was going to jump back to Earth straight away, but what the hell's that? Jennison Economic Sector. Oh. Argos Space HQ. That is the mine, the Argos mining station. Well, their HQ. Okay. Well, let's just get back to Olivars. No. We want the Sol system, wherever the hell that's gone. Oh, Sol. Gagarin, Bonda, Kurtz. Oh, Sol, where are you hiding? The Eye. I'm going to guess it's probably on the other side of the planet and I can't get a lock on it. So we're going to have to use the Yeah, we're gonna have to use the thingy. Gonna have to use the autopilot, as annoying as it is. Right, back to Earth. Let's say Earth. Back to Mars. Here we come.
Ha! Woo! We're here. Hot off the stellar slide.
Yep.
And we're done. Welcome to Mars.
Wow, you sound thrilled. Alright. Where is... Tracking station, Mars mech facility. Opportunity rover, Mars launch pad. You know, we're explorers and we don't spend much of our time actually exploring. We're going to have to get back to that one day.
It's good to be back in the Sol system.
It is. I know we're explorers, like I said, but there's something about wanting to protect people. Oh, didn't I get given... I put it on the ship. Of course I put it on the ship. I know I'm not in my UC gear. I should really wear my new UC gear that I've just been given by the... Was it the quartermaster guy? I've got to represent like I did with the... well, for the... It wasn't too bad for the SIF def because I was undercover. But for the Vanguard, I could do with actually being in uniform because that's what I'm supposed to be. Alright, where's it gone? Can I just ask how the hell do you stay alive with this? It's nowhere near as effective as what I've got. Granted, what I've got is far more bulky, isn't it? It's designed for chasing down hardened criminals. This is more, what? Spaceship worthy. Flying fast fighters and doing zero G. It's basically just to keep you alive if your ship gets blown up and somehow you don't die in the explosion. And you fly out into space. Should I... Yeah, I've got that on. And what about the helmet? There's something about the helmet that's just a little bit oppressive. And it doesn't have chameleon, but... I've got to hide my beautiful face. Oh, fine. I mean, I am technically on official work, so I have to do it. Right, fine. I'm not going to enjoy this. Can I not get it upgraded? I want to be able to upgrade the damn thing. Right, where is it? Which is the right tub for this stuff? There's one. Fine, this is what I'll have to go with. Boink. Right. What do you think? It's nowhere near as strong as the other gear, but it's not designed for heavy combat. It's more of a policeman's outfit, and it's designed to be able to move quickly. But if I come across 9,000...
It is pleasant to see you.
Likewise, Vasco. But if I come across 9,000 terramorphs in this job, I'll be wearing the other one again. Before you can say, oops, I told you so. I know I'm being lazy. Moira, just get used to it. I could have walked all the way around like a sensible, civilized person. You can't not telling me I'm not the only person who has fun on low gravity worlds with a boost pack. Ah. Nope, don't do that. Alright.
The community center on P1 is a good place to connect with others, or fulfill any spiritual needs you may have.
Oh, I've heard them. They throw it at you, don't they? Hey, how you doing?
I'll never forget that you helped us finally catch that crazy bastard.
Well, good. Alright, alright. Where shall we go next? Actually, where? Downstairs, isn't it? It's Jane's bar, place, pub. That's my restaurant / whatever. It's a shop, alright? You'd need an area like this. I mean, you haven't got outside, so you'd need a big cavern with a high roof where you could socialise and
Mars isn't for everybody.
Ignore that the roof isn't there. But I bet over time they just got used to it.
Right where I belong. Wish my family understood that.
Wow, what's up?
Staying safe?
Yeah, I mean, what's up with your family? I mean, is it a problem with you being stationed on Sidonia? Do you not like it?
I don't mind it too much. Things can be rough here, but that's sort of why I like it.
Okay.
I'll admit, though, that I'd like to be stationed somewhere else someday. Not that I don't like it here, but I'd like to see what else is out there.
Alright, well, you don't seem like the other Marines. Most of them haven't said boo to me.
What? Do you mean I'm not miserable like them? Guess not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might not be the most glamorous post, and the work can be tough, but it sure beats the hell out of whatever I'd be doing back home. Writing papers, presentations, doing spreadsheets. Nah, that's not for me. I'm happy to be here, and I wish my family would understand that.
So, yeah. Are you... I think I've met your sister. Is it... Wow. She's dead friendly. She always constantly chats to us, but she seems worried about you. Yeah, I think it's just sisterly worry and all that sort of thing.
Yep. My family doesn't like that I joined up with the Marines, but nobody's more worried than my sister.
Not Sydney. What's her name?
Birthday's actually coming up.
Oh, is it Sydney?
But I'm not able to visit her. She's gonna be worrying about me on her birthday.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Maybe you can help me with that. Would you mind giving her birthday presents the next time you're in New Atlantis?
Yeah, why not? I can do that. Oh, but I don't... Obviously, don't tell me what the present... I just... Not anything that's going to get me in trouble, is it?
A bit nosy, are we?
No.
I'm just kidding. I'd like to know what I'm carrying with me as well. I'll pack some Sidonia souvenirs for her. Dumb things, like some dust and rocks and stuff. She likes those sorts of things.
Yeah.
I also wrote her a letter. I just wanted to know that I'm doing okay and that she doesn't have to worry about me so much.
Sure, I can do that. I've got to go back to Jemison anyway.
Awesome. You're making my life a whole lot easier right now. Thanks for doing this. And tell her I said happy birthday.
Not a problem. Logan, yes. Yeah, that's... I couldn't think of a name, but I've spoke to her tons of times. So, what made you want to be a Marine?
Not sure if I ever wanted to be a Marine per se. This is just where life took me.
Okay.
Growing up, all I ever wanted to do was leave New Atlantis and see the settled systems. Joining up with the Marines was the easiest way to do that. Best decision I've ever made.
Well, good.
The office of Acting Governor Woodard would like to...
Alright. Well, see you later. I'll be sure to give Logan the present.
Goodbye.
You're welcome. Hey, you alright? Eric?
I aced all my training in flight school. They just left out the part about the
Pirates?
Pirates.
Yeah.
And other threats being so prevalent out there.
Alright.
Glad you're back. Everything okay?
Well, what do you think?
Hope everything went well.
Yeah, well, I saved Eric, got the ship back. Don't worry about it.
So what happened? Who took it?
Right. Let's put it this way. Look, I didn't buy it. No, look. You accidentally bought a stolen ship, alright? And the Ecliptic were hired to retrieve it. Being Ecliptic, I took the attitude of whoever hired them didn't really deserve it because they're probably a bit sketchy themselves. So I got them to reconsider.
It was stolen? Oh, jeez.
I guess it really was too good to be true when I bought it. Anyway, I'm super glad you found my ship and saved Eric. It's more than I could have hoped. I'm glad I asked you instead of relying on sTestF. I never would have seen the Berry Mule again if I did that.
You might want to make sure it gets renamed and blah, blah, blah. All that sort of thing. So, I mean, I'm not accusing you of anything. You just seem a bit naive. Did you really have no idea the ship had been stolen when you bought it?
No! I mean, I knew the deal I got on it was too good to be true, instincts be damned.
Yeah.
Probably should have thought about it more, but I had to jump on the offer because my business means everything to me.
Yeah, I get
Guess
it.
I know better now.
What are you going to do now, then? My advice, rename the damn thing, change its transponders, all that sort of stuff.
Well, first of all, I'm going to count myself lucky.
Yeah?
Then, I'm going to continue building this business. Now that I've got a functioning cargo ship and a pilot, I can really start to bring in some good merchandise.
Alright. Well, it wasn't easy, but I'm glad I got it done for you. Just... Thanks for you, guilt-tripping me into coming down here. I saw that smirk.
You've done me a real solid here. There's really nothing I can do to fully repay you for what you did. Here's what I can afford to pay you. And on top of that, I'll see what I can do to lower the price of anything you want to buy from me.
Cool.
Thanks again.
No, not a problem. Whoa, thank you. Well, oh. Let me just sit here. Right. While I'm here...
Some might see junk, but I see an opportunity to turn scrap into something I can sell and profit off of.
Treasures? Anyway, I'd like to see what you've got for sale. Namely in the...
Stock may be low, but my prices are high. I mean, good. The prices are good.
Okay, you let that slip. Just tell me you've got Digipics. Yes, you have. Because somehow I ran out. Right, I'll see you later.
See you around.
Not a problem. I'll ask her how she's getting on, like, later on, not 5 minutes after I've done the job. Because that's not going to change, is it? Right, let me through, everybody.
How's it going?
Not bad, Chris. I see you, Logan Cullen? What were we doing? Oh, we were gonna go and... Moira, come over here, please. Oh, my dearie me. Right. Where have I actually got to find them? Percival at the Trade Authority. Yep, Trade Authority. Come on. He can get the next lift. I'm sure that's his ex-girlfriend or something. He just stands there staring at her. Right. Trade Authority up here. Hey, how you doing?
Lots of stuff. Just ask.
Alright. Excuse me.
Take your time. And ask me if you need anything. I'm here to help.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, can you tell me more about the Trade Authority?
Oh, man. I'm still new here, so I don't know how qualified I am to answer that.
Okay.
We're like this huge network of shipping and trade throughout the known universe. Everyone. Free Stars, UC, even Varun uses us in some capacity. Because I guess we're all about free trade for all. Yo, I wouldn't be surprised if we bought and sold from the Crimson Fleet, right? They pay my salary, so as far as I'm concerned, they're all right in my book.
Yeah, well, they used to trade with the Crimson Fleet. They're not really capable of doing that anymore. Right, have you got anything?
Cool. That's what we do here.
Yep. More Digipics, why not? Alright, thank you.
See you around.
See you around. Excuse me.
Well, look what the Martian wind's blowing.
Yes.
Got something on your mind, love? Spit it out.
Yes. Do you do a lot of business here in Sidonia?
You bet your arse we do, love.
Mm-hmm.
You've got all these dusties crammed into this tin can of a city, scrambling to use their profit shares to pay their bills.
Right.
They have a thin month in the mines. The credits are still due. So we're here to buy anything and everything people want to sell. And I do mean everything, if you catch my meaning. Not that I'm admitting to anything, of course.
Right, okay. So, you don't know,
and
dear.
a real treat, let me tell you.
Yes. Does anyone know where I can find a guy called Percival? Hello, excuse me.
Invoices can be collected from the... Oh. Not here for a delivery, are you?
No. Right, okay. I'm Captain Tom. I'm from the Vanguard, and I need Percival Walker's help investigating a troubling discovery. By the way, it's Tom Edwards. But Tom's easier.
Do you now? Well, I do wish I could help you, Captain, but Dr. Walker has been missing for some time.
Alright.
We had such high hopes for Percival. I brought him on myself to do medical and biological consulting around the city. Not the sort of work the Trade Authority traditionally does. But we thought it had the potential to become a whole new type of revenue stream for our branch. I invested no small amount of personal capital into the endeavor. But then he decided to run off after a discipline issue.
Right.
I presume the miners have him hidden somewhere. Plenty of cracks on this old rock. But at this point, it's probably for the best.
Right. What sort of discipline issue are we talking about here?
Dr. Walker decided to start brewing and selling his own pharmaceuticals to our customers below cost.
At
Something
cost.
his contract expressly forbade. As such, we requested our cut of the profits and began garnishing his salary. Perhaps a little too severely, but well within legal limits. It was around then that he ran off, abandoning his duty and his unpaid accounts.
Right. So let me guess. The miners were hiding him because you were charging extortionate prices for medicine and he decided to sell it to them at cost price, which you call below cost. Is that about right? So that's why they would hide him. What do you think?
They were all devils. Red devils. A UC Marine unit based here on Mars, though they were disbanded shortly after the Colony War. I presume a number of them served alongside Dr. Walker. Bonds forged in battle and all that.
Right. I mean, you don't sound particularly interested in finding him, to be fair.
That's correct. We're no longer interested in Dr. Walker's services. He did leave his post, however, with a sizable debt to his name. If you were to find him and get him to pay, the Trade Authority would be most grateful for it.
How much does he owe?
Why? Feeling charitable? I don't recall the exact figure off the top of my head, but with the interest it's accrued, I believe it's something substantial. So if you were able to find him and convince him to clear his accounts, you would have our honest gratitude.
Listen, mate, I know that you worked with the Crimson Fleet, so honest isn't exactly high up on the list of things I associate with you. Alright? Just tell me where we was last seen.
Wonderful. I suggest paying a visit to the Sixth Circle, what I suppose is technically a bar on the lowest level of the city. If anyone knows where Percival is, the miscreants there would. But I would urge caution. They're not a group known for their hospitality.
I think I've been in there. Was that the...
Citizens are advised to take caution near the military outpost on the city's outskirts
Come on.
due to frequent live-fire exercises. It is also advised to use only approved ship landing pads, as
Right,
the
was that...
Marines are not responsible for hull damage caused by stray munitions.
Yeah. Was that the, Was that the one we walked into last time we were here? When we were looking for Jane's place? And he was like, go away. It might have been. And all it had was a bar and a toilet. Yeah, I bet that's the place. It was right down the bottom, wasn't it? Should we be civilized and take the lift, or should we just jump off? The child in me wants to jump. Oh, sorry, I'm doing it. Woohoo! Ah! Right.
I have been unable to move from this spot for over 7 years. I have also been programmed not to reading procedure 005799BF not found.
Okay. No, I'm still stuck there. Oh dear. Right. Yep, this is the one. 6th circle. What's he got? Fine, you be civilized and take the stairs. Right. Hello, everybody.
Broken spears upstairs. Go drown yourself there. This bar's for devil's vets and their kin.
Okay. And what if I like drinking around morons? Then I can drink. Well, I don't want to start a bar fight. Oh, but I'm so... Will they take that? Will they take that as gallows banter humor?
The hell you just say to me? I gotta...
Sit down. You. Don't appreciate some stray wandering into my bar, harassing my patrons. Even the ones I should have cut off 2 drinks ago. Spit out what you want, or march.
Alright. Calm down. Hadrian Sanon sent me. Looking for a man named Walker. I could be any old vanguard, that wouldn't matter to you, but he's apparently a friend of Sanon, so that should matter to you.
Doc Walker? Well, you're barking up the wrong...
Hey, enough. And you, let's talk.
I'm just wary of this one, because he's in my peripheral vision, so you just make sure he doesn't try and whack me on the head, alright? I'll hit the chair.
Just go.
Yep, that's what I was suspecting. You alright there?
Get out of my face.
Yeah. Hey there.
Not every day a stray topsider wanders into my bar claiming they know people. What do you want with Dr. Walker?
1 second. Yep. Alright. I'm making a delivery for Hadrian Sanon. Look, I even have proof she sent me. Here's her dog tags.
That's so. Now, if that tag's a forgery, it's a damn good one. Alright. Maybe she did send you. Or maybe you just know where to buy your fakes. But look, even if I decided I was going to help you get in contact with Dr. Walker, Percival made himself scarce for a reason. His debt to the Trade Authority. But if someone resolved that debt, well, Percival wouldn't have to hide anymore. That person would make a friend out of Percival, and the rest of us devils. And I'm always inclined to help a friend.
Alright. How would you suggest I go about clearing it then? This name of his and this debt.
Well, most straightforward way to take care of this debt would be to just saunter up to the authority and pay him direct. If you've got credits to throw away.
Maybe.
Rumor is the Trade Authority keeps all their records and collections files on a central server inside their storeroom.
Really now?
If someone was to break in there and adjust Percival's debt to something a little more reasonable, say a few hundred credits, I'd be happy to cover the costs. But one friend of Hadrian's to another, Sidonia's full of old utility spaces. Wouldn't be surprised if there was one that let out right into the authority storeroom.
Interesting.
Say, with an entrance behind the bar at the Broken Spear. Ooh, and you might need these.
Ooh, well. Alright. I might leave Mara here. Moara, should I say? Well, listen, you and Percival both Red Devils, right? Yeah? Can you tell me more about them? Just out of coincidence.
Red Devils were the meanest marine unit the UC Navy ever had.
You?
Couldn't get in if you hadn't done at least one stint as a Martian Dusty.
Okay.
Made us tough. Reliable. That's why they chose us as the handlers for the UC Xeno weapons. No other unit could handle that pressure. Percival, though, he wasn't a grunt like all of us. science officer. Made sure the monsters behaved themselves around the devils, and didn't with everyone else. It was those monsters that did us in. When the colony war ended and the armistice came down, everything associated with xeno-weapons got shelved, red devils included. Now they're just a memory.
Alright, well your work was with xeno weapons as well, was it?
Me? Nah. Infantry officer. But my grunts deployed alongside the things. Never seen anything like it, before or since. Monsters from the darkest corners of the Black, rampaging across the battlefield. And understand why they banned them. Brutal.
Yeah.
Monsters hurt us more than most, but... wow. Wasn't all bad that came out of that agreement.
Alright, well I'll see if I can get rid of that debt then.
And I look forward to hearing the good news.
Yes.
Hey, you may be Hadrian's friend. Come here.
Excuse me one second. Are you alright?
Go off gravel.
Well, fine. You don't like being stood up to, do you? Fine. Excuse me one second. I'm thirsty. So I'm having more coffee, I think. Where did I put it? There we go. Bit of coffee. Excuse me, what do you want?
Heard you talking with Lou, so you're going to help Dr. Walker?
Yes. I mean, do you know where I can find him?
Oh, no. I mean, I've got my suspicions, but look, you're planning to help Percival, right?
Yes. I mean, doesn't sound like I've got another option for finding him.
Yeah, sure. Listen, I know how you can do it without having to resort to any B&E.
Breaking and entering, yeah, huh?
Aqueous hematite.
What?
Mars is full of it. People think it's just garbage, but Percival and I, we've been working on some projects in the deep mines. At least when he wasn't slaving away at his trade authority contract. But we stumbled on a way to make it useful and profitable. You give our research over to Octai at the trade authority, it should more than cover Percival's debt. That guy's always looking for an angle.
Alright, and just aqueous aqueous. That suggests aqueous is aqua, water, hematite, water, iron. What is that?
It's mostly iron in about 3 centuries of human water runoff.
Right.
Percival would be able to tell you all the trace elements and whatnot. But it builds up around human settlements, and something about the Martian soil changes it. Makes it into something new. And we think we found a use for it.
So it's like rust water that gets altered by the Martian ecology compared to what it does on most breathable atmosphere planets. Alright. Alright. Were you guys making chems then?
No. Well, yes, but the medical kind. I'd help him make whatever the city was running low on that month, and we'd sell it to the miners for cheap. But the trade authority got wind and wanted their cut. And then some.
Oh, so this is the medicine he was making. Alright, well then who are you? Am I taking it you're some sort of like gopher? Go for this, go for that. Is what? Science buddy? I mean, what are you?
Oh, I'm Cambridge. I was Percival's assistant.
Okay.
Apprentice, really. Couldn't work in the mines anymore, so he gave me a job helping with some of his side projects. Knows experiments inside and out, and I know this one was going to be big.
Right, well I assume there's a reason you haven't handed it over to them already.
Well, yeah. We were never able to finish the research. Spacers moved in and ran us out. Started setting up shop.
Right.
But if you can clear them out, I can walk you through how to finish the research. Then you can give it over to the trade authority. They'll get folks working in the deep mines again. Jobs come back, I become a modern-day folk hero. Then I don't have to sleep on an inflated spacesuit anymore.
Alright. Water spaces, obviously. What happened to the jobs on Mars? Other than the fact that they're running out?
Biggest employer on Mars has always been Deimos Star Yards. After the Colony War, Armistice meant they needed a lot fewer warships. Fewer ships meant fewer minerals. That meant a lot of folks scrounging for work around here.
Alright. Well, just... awful lot of work to avoid buying a pillow. But go on, yeah. It is an awful lot of work to avoid buying my pillow. Come on, I'll help.
Great. So access to the deep mines can be found outside the city. It's not far. Shouldn't even need to hop back in your ship.
Right.
We'd set up right near the main drill. Taking out the spacer leader should get the message across to the rest of them to buzz off.
Right.
Once you've managed that, phone up here on the comms panel, and I can walk you through finishing the research.
Yeah, not a problem. Alright then, Moara. Let me just... It's bloody noisy. Yes, you can.
Please stop reporting these artworks to the office of the governor.
Moara, get in. Get in. Look. I came in here because I thought it would be a little bit quieter. Right, so this is the drill. Right? We're gonna go clear out the spacers, because the spacers. We're gonna finish that research because then he can give it to the miners. And then we're gonna break into the Trade Authority because, well, it's the Trade Authority and I know they used to work with the Crimson Fleet, and therefore they don't deserve the money. Or the research. What's your opinion? Yes, I'll do it on my own.